savage chicks. Bonnie and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. Body of a god, face of a model. But he's a different nigga once he hits that bottle. Dick so good, you thought you hit the lotto. But he's a different breed, he lives by the motto. Be with who you love, and fuck who you want. He flirts with all your friends and them relationships he flaunts. But you're sick by his side, and let him dog walk you. Tell all your business and then down talk you. He's very disrespectful. His other bitches stalk you. Boss up and let him go just like your mama taught you. Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bonnie and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. She's savage, that's classic, bougie, and ratchet. Get close to her and that vibe, you will catch it. Sweeping niggas off their feet, just like it's magic. She's definitely with the fuckery, so the ending is tragic. Ooh, she might leave broke. Ooh, she won't all smoke. She could be a pro baby, and she won't show. You thought you was in love. You should have wore that glove. Now she your baby mama, and the bitch done set you up. Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bonnie and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bonnie and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing.
Body of a goddess, face of a model. But don't trust that bitch, she tryna get up in your wallet. She was sucking fuck, and she even swallowed. She'll fuck you good today, and then she'll leave your ass tomorrow. She don't play no games, she don't feel no sorrow. As for your luck today, and then your debit card tomorrow. These bitches getting smarter, they wanna ball harder. She ain't tryna come off the bench, man, she tryna be a starter.
Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bonnie and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons.
What's up out there? Welcome to Rolling Down Line. It's early.
And you're happy.
You know, this is another corner chat with you guys. We want to vibe with y'all today. A pre-Thanksgiving
madhouse out there.
Shows. It is a madhouse out there.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have waited to the last minute to go grocery shopping, but I did it.
You know, we're sending you to get some of their list. So, and that be where them beans, you know them beans, you
them
snap
beans. The snap beans. I told her where to go. Grandma said she wanted glory greens and some glory beans.
Fresh stuff, and she came back with the glory greens in the bag, which is fresh. Now don't hate on glories. Now family, good food, good vibes. These next two holidays, you can't kill my vibe.
That's for sure. So, you know, we could bring in the holidays with family and you know, enjoying each other.
Did you get your Christmas list together? Yeah.
And then Christmas I got to get to. I ain't even wrote Christmas. I so some stuff that I've been looking
Well,
at.
I'm
Some
going to the mall, and I'm going to see Santa because I have a big. This is an old movie. That's probably why. And so they brought her. She got Santa for her house, and he made it happen.
Mm-hmm. Asking for a Russell Wilson. Listen, you better pray for it. That's what Sierra did.
I'm dead.
You better.
So you back to Thanksgiving.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Like, you gotta have it on your plate, no matter where you go.
If I don't have dressing and cranberry sauce, it's or something. But if you don't have dressing and cranberry sauce,
okay.
I know everybody else be like the turkey. No. To me, if you don't have dressing, and I don't mean stuffing.
I don't know what that is.
I said dressing. Look, Nappy know what it is.
I don't know what stuffing is now.
Wife on the
but I don't know about no stuffing now. No, I make dressing.
She'll go to Karen's house and be like, "Oh my God, the stuffing was amazing."
That's what we on. That's what we on. Okay. Anyhow, I'm a size person. Like, I like turkey. I like ham, whatever, meat or whatever, but I like size. Like, I have to have greens and dressing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not something Karen gonna say. Karen gonna say that sweet potato casserole.
And you know what? And I want to say
Speaking of that,
mm-hmm.
I was told you're making a sweet potato casserole.
Who said that?
Kendra. Kendra said that you're making a sweet potato casserole, but I'm the step
making yams. Yeah. Them yams. That's what I'm making.
Them yams.
That's what I'm making. I don't know where the casserole came. I'll put it in a casserole dish. That's about as casserole as they be. So
I'm interested in that pineapple cheesecake. Is that it? Is that
crunch cake or something that he makes?
Okay.
Oh my God, I am so excited about that. I am.
Shout out to Kendra with the pineapple cheesecake.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to the sweet potato pies just in general.
Uh-huh.
I love sweet potato pie. I gotta have that. I gotta have the greens, the dressing, and cranberry sauce, and the sweet potato pie.
Now, do you mix your dressing and your sweet potato pie?
All mixed up.
Oh Lord! Oh God!
Ooh-wee. I was too mad during COVID. I couldn't lick my fingers, baby. But the pandemic is over. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be one.
I can't mix it. I'm excited about getting in the kitchen with the girls.
I really am. I am looking forward to cooking this year. I'm looking forward to the show we have on tomorrow.
Oh, we're going live tomorrow.
We're going live with visuals. It's going to be so fun and so dope. We got a lot of information and news you can use or lose.
And then Danny B got some special news for y'all. She got some special news to drop for y'all.
That's another thing I forgot about. Let me stop there. Anyway, so we got a little bit of news for you guys today that we've been catching on, the web, the internet, because we stay digging and lurking. And one of the things, this on a much sadder note, there was a huge mass shooting in Chesapeake, Virginia, late last night. As the Walmart began to close, there was several of the employees in the break room.
Yeah.
And apparently one of the employees, we still, because it's so early, things are still developing. Mm-hmm. So no one knows. Even the police said they can't tell you why this happened. But the man walked into the break room where the employees were just sitting around talking about Thanksgiving stuff.
It's Thanksgiving
and what they were going to do, and just began to shoot. And he ended up, so far we know now, 10 people are dead,
mm-hmm.
and
that's including
including the shooter, and a few other are wounded. What's crazy is this: when it first came out, there were 2 people that were talking about it. One was this guy who said that he was leaving the break room as the shooter was going into the break room.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he had just walked past him. But when he talked about it, he was so desensitized from it. The second lady said either she was in the room or had just left the room as well, because she said when she heard the gunshot, she just played dead. But she was like crying and crying. Now, as the boy who I said he walked past the shooter, telling the story, another person walks up behind him and he like, man, what's going on with the store? And he said, man, it was a shooting in there. He was like, dang, I was about to get me some snacks. He's like, well, you ain't tonight. And I was like, it's crazy how desensitized people are to.
Yes.
Because that was mind-blowing to me that somebody went in the break room of Walmart
and just let it. I think that people are so desensitized about it because it's common. You're seeing at least a shooting somewhere at least once a week.
And my thing is this: I do not condone violence. I definitely don't condone anyone killing themselves, but it is getting on my nerve that people want to end their lives, and then you're going to take several other people with you that didn't want to end their lives. They were probably enjoying their lives, and it's not fair. And especially now, their families are going to be marred with this memory
around the holidays.
One boy ran to the police and he was crying and stuff, and he was like, I'm trying to reunite with my mom. He said, what's crazy is we were just texting about me getting the turkey and stuff. And then next thing I know, I get this text from her that this happened. So he jumped out of their house and ran, out of his bed and left the house and ran to his mom's job. And that was the lady who I told you came out and broke down about it. And I mean, her cries, it made your heart break. And, prayers goes to the families, the victims.
Absolutely.
They keep saying, well, we got to do something with gun control. Isn't more than that. They got to do something with these people' mental health.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people suffering. They don't know how to express it. They don't have an outlet to express it without being judged or kind of like dismissed or like pushed away. And so they act out. Like it's a lot, especially men. It's a lot of them going like they've never been to war, but they are walking around with PTSD, like for real. So they like mental health really needs to be a conversation because you should have the right to bear arms.
But I feel like with that, I feel like there should be more, it should be more stipulations to do that. But
what if he was a guy who met all the criteria, was sane? Like when I say sane, was not on any medications or any disabilities, and he just had a couple of really bad months, or the one woman he loved left him. People snap. That's why there's a show called Snapped. Like people could be normal people, and something could happen, or a life event could happen to them,
and they
snap or change them completely overnight.
So what are you saying what do you think should be done in that case? Because a person like that is completely, everything's good, and then something happens and they snap. How would me as an associate or as a manager, as a friend, how would I know that if everything's good and then
you wouldn't know that? But what should happen is, not only in schools, but in the workplace and everything else, there should be somewhere where you can go to get those tools to learn to keep yourself going from 0 to 100 in a couple of seconds, or being able to problem solve. And you have some people that are just discouraged in life because they're still holding on to things that may have happened to them in the past. It could be chemical imbalances, a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not even equipped to talk about. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is it has to be a balance between gun control. Yes, we do need that. But we also have to do something with mental health, mental awareness, and just getting people in a better space and a better mindset, because a discouraged man
maybe just
don't have nothing to live for.
Yeah, definitely more opportunities where you are or more opportunities available for you where you are.
Yes.
But our prayers are definitely going out to the families
Yes.
that were involved in this. Even if you weren't involved, just being in that, hearing that in the store. Like imagine a single mom in the store with her kids and she hears, 10, maybe more gunshots go off.
Mhm.
That's got to be charmed. So that just,
Yeah, because people
prayers
were
to
still in
everybody.
there shopping. They were not closed yet. They were about to close. So it was still people in the store, and that is what's so crazy. But moving on to something lighter, but not really. It's definitely not as sad as definitely the loss of lives, but the loss of billions. Honey, whew, I felt that. Kanye has been just getting jab after jab after jab. Now, I don't condone or agree with a lot of things that he said, but you cannot be a country that says you have the rights of freedom of speech. But
you can only say
so much, because if you say too much, we're going to take everything from you, and we're going to emasculate you, and we're going to do everything we can possible. So we have a little clip. Kanye, first of all, Kanye's so crazy. And not in a bad way, because they call him crazy. I mean crazy as in funny. He put a tweet out that said testing, trying to see if my account is unblocked. Because they have
blocked him up real quick.
Elon Musk unblocked it because he don't care. He just want that $8 a month, baby.
You hear me?
He like, I gotta get them billions back out and pay for this mess. And but we have a clip
from Hollywood Unlocked.
Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
To use my Apple Pay 4 nights ago. I couldn't use my Apple Pay because somehow Adidas was able to legally go in and freeze my money. And when I see this, I think, well, if this could happen to me, this could happen to other Americans. And for what? This can happen to an American that didn't even steal anything, that didn't even hurt anyone. This could just happen to you for saying the wrong idea out loud, for expressing yourself. I went from.
So you know how I feel about Yang.
Okay.
I feel like I'm with him like 80%. A lot of the stuff he is saying is making a whole lot of sense. I don't understand how they are, like you said, emasculating this man and nobody's saying anything.
First of all, you could do a lot of things to him. You could take his contracts back. You can maybe withhold some of the money you owe him for those and legal, ramblings and things to hold his money back. But any money that man has already earned that's in his account, if you can just go and stop me from shopping, that's like, what was that movie a long time ago that Will Smith was in? And who was his wife? Come on, Enemy of the State.
Yeah. Okay.
This reminds me almost of an Enemy of the State type thing.
It does.
Except they can't rip his whole identity, because we would be wondering where the hell is Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else,
they literally are taken from this man in front of us.
Exactly. That's scary. So
and
it's
he's
teaching
pointing
you,
it out.
You have to be careful of what you say and choose your words wisely. And the thing about it is, especially when you are trying to get endorsements and work with other people and be a public figure, you can't be the realest guy on the block.
Facts.
Unfortunately, because it's almost like you're a politician at that point, and you're not just speaking for yourself. You're kind of speaking for a lot of people, and that shouldn't be, because celebrities didn't ask to be role models.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ask to be put into every situation to have to make a response. They didn't ask for paparazzi to chase them to get a story or a clickbait moment. But you have to know that comes with the territory. The more money, the more problems. Period.
Okay. Well, before we get on up out of here, are we dropping a letter today?
No, let's save it for the show tomorrow. Because let me tell y'all something.
Okay.
We are going to really celebrate with you guys tomorrow. We're going to act a fool. We're going to probably just keep popping in and out on y'all.
Okay.
Because it's Thanksgiving and everybody going to be with their family. So y'all tune in. and SLK Productions LLC on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and many
Snapchat.
more other platforms.
Yes. We will see you all tomorrow. Happy holidays. Go get in that
holidays.
kitchen. Start
Yes.
cooking. Yes.
Yes, seasoning is the key. Marinate.
Not salt and pepper.
Marinate.
A little bit more.
Yes. Like, get it together.
I'm a rare breed, a real natural beauty. I'm a state 90s sexy. I'm not paying for no booty, and I'm a motherfucking vibe. So these boys wanna do me. I just tell them gon' fuck me, but please don't screw me. Come ride with me, come slide with me. If it's for SLK, you can fly with me. If we vibing, it's a session, you get high with me. I'm surrounded by my hitters, so please don't try me. Come ride with me, come slide with 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 me. Jumping on the beat and I'm feeling real spicy. Wearing SLK, so I'm looking real icy. Talking is cheap, but my words is pricey. Ain't a bitch out here bad as me, not that I see. They call me Nat P, and the P is a period. I don't play no fucking games, I be dead ass serious. If a bitch try me, she gotta be delirious. Cause my bark is vicious and my bite is furious. Come ride with me, come slide with me. Come ride with me, come slide with me. Come ride with me, come slide with me. Come ride with me, come slide with me.
Yeah, it's LO. That's all you need to know.